Hey guys, welcome back to Filmwish. Today we'll talk about if the new D'Amelio reality TV show is worth watching. Let's head into it.
I'm super nervous because I make a lot of mistakes and I know it's all going to be caught on camera now.
The D'Amelio Show. The D'Amelio Show is a reality show about Charli D'Amelio, a 15-year-old who went from being a regular teenager in 2019 to having 125 million TikTok followers 2 years later. The D'Amelios' lives have turned upside down since the popularity of her TikTok stream, which features footage of the trained competition dancer strutting her stuff. But how is Charli and her older sister Dixie dealing with her sudden celebrity? Opening shot. The time is 10:18 a.m. Charli, says someone as they gently knock on a door. Hello and good morning, may we enter? We witness a masked cameraman in action. The gist. Charli's parents, Mark and Heidi, consented to relocate the entire family from Connecticut to Los Angeles, where they live in a huge modern mansion. Charli's 19-year-old sister Dixie has over 57 million TikTok followers and is attempting to launch a music career. The COVID pandemic had been going on for months by the time the cameras started filming the D'Amelios, and the lockdowns had only added to Charli's fame as one of TikTok's biggest stars. Though she has no idea why she is so popular, she is embracing it, and the family has built a whole organization around the sisters to manage all of the chances that are coming their way. Heidi wonders if Charli will have time to be a 16-year-old as she looks at her busy agenda and color-coded binders in front of her. The CEO of her company pledges that hangout time and time for her to resume her dancing practice would be built into the timetable. Dixie has other challenges. She's had anxiety for much of her life, and she receives far more pushback and criticism than Charli. We saw comments saying she's a talentless hack who is only popular because of her younger sister. Dixie confesses that drawing on Charli's unexpected stardom is good with her if it opens doors that wouldn't have opened otherwise. And when she meets with an A&R person for an independent label to discuss her tune and video, we see that it has. When a Vogue video of hers is released and she receives comments that she looks musty, Dixie loses it in front of Heidi and Mark. I'm doing everything I can to improve myself, and it's only getting worse, she sobs to them. What shows will it remind you of? The D'Amelio Show has the impression of an extended version of Netflix's The Influencers.
My channel and my photo post have over 1 million followers each, with an over 6% engagement rate.
As well as Being Ruben, the reality series featuring YouTube star Ruben DeMade. Conclusion. The D'Amelio Show has an unnerving quality to it. It wasn't Charli D'Amelio herself that made us squint. She seemed to have her head screwed on straight, telling the camera that she didn't plan on this unexpected celebrity, and she knows it might fade rapidly. While she appears to be overwhelmed by the notion that she was an average teenager in Connecticut in 2019 and is now one of TikTok's biggest stars, she also appears to be thinking about how she may capitalize on this whirlwind when it eventually goes down. We couldn't be happier that she's returned to dance, thanks to her family's engagement of a well-known choreographer to instruct her. It was something she couldn't really do during the pandemic, and then there was the social media stuff. Her determination to return to her genuine skill gives us hope that she will be well. We also love that she believes she would be brilliant at marketing when she grows up, as this experience has given her a lot of inside information of how social media influencers are marketed. So she's obviously considering what will happen if the gravy train comes to a halt. We don't know about the rest of the D'Amelios. While Heidi did express her displeasure to the CEO about Charli's ability to dance and play, it felt as if she and Mark were working for the CEO rather than the other way around. The fact that they uprooted their family and relocated across the country because of Charli's TikTok success seems ill-advised. Sure, Charli and Dixie had to persuade them, but the move makes us assume they're looking for money. Charli believes they may wind up back in Connecticut once this is all over, which is part of her refreshingly realistic outlook. Let's hope her parents share her sentiments and are simply renting the LA mansion. Dixie is the one we're most concerned about. As we previously stated, she is happy with stealing Charli's fame, and we understand why. If she wants to pursue a singing career in 2021, what better way to do so than to amass 50-odd million TikTok followers? We half expected one of them to say to her as she sobbed to Mark and Heidi, well then, you need to find some other way to achieve your goals. This isn't worth jeopardizing your mental health for. But all they do is listen supportively. Again, we get the impression that they are far more concerned with the money than how their child is being affected by their unexpected celebrity. That's when the uneasy sensation really kicked in, and it makes us question whether this is how we'll feel for the rest of the season's 8 episodes. What do you think about the D'Amelio show? Will you watch it? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure that you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.